Hello class. Today we will be having a Socratic discussion answering the question, what is oblivion? We will be using the text, The Fault in Our Stars, as a basis for our discussion, so please do not wander too far with your evidence.
Well, the best example of oblivion in the book is that of Augustus. When we first meet him, he claims it as his biggest fear. This is a recurring theme throughout the novel as Augustus strives not to fall victim to being lost in oblivion. True. However, as Hazel points out, oblivion is inevitable. Augustus wants to be remembered by all. But as Hazel points out, even those who remember will eventually die, and there will be no one to remember anyone in the end.
Yeah, but that is when they first meet. I think we should focus on their conversations later on.
Can you clarify?
Well, oblivion was introduced early on, though not returned to very much until later on in the novel when Augustus was dying from cancer. At this point in the novel, Augustus is becoming very down with his life because he wanted to do something that would matter.
But like Hazel continuously comes back to, it doesn't matter whether or not he was loved by everyone, and in her eulogy for him, she declares, Augustus wasn't loved widely, but he was loved deeply. What does that say about oblivion then? Hazel states that oblivion cannot be escaped and the best thing one can do is ignore it. She does not claim that Augustus could ever escape oblivion even if he was remembered and loved by everyone until the end of humans. But she thought there was value in him being loved by her because she loved him so much.
Good. Class, you have explored Hazel's thoughts on oblivion, but does everyone share her view?
No, even though Hazel is the narrator, oblivion is mainly Augustus's theme. He believes that oblivion exists and most people will exist there for most of their lives. However, not him. He pictures himself being a hero and famous and loved by everyone, and it will be his legacy that keeps him immortal.
Even if Augustus was right about that, he failed. His life affected few no matter how deeply, and those who remember him will not exist much longer, and so Augustus is more into oblivion at the end of the book than the beginning. That's if you don't believe Hazel's idea of oblivion. She thinks it matters that she loved Augustus, and in her way, Augustus becomes eternal.
I have some evidence to support that. Hazel enshrines Augustus's life in a poem called The Red Wheelbarrow. This poem preserved an everyday thing as history that would otherwise fall into oblivion, and Hazel did the same with Augustus's life.
What I think I am hearing has to do with another theme of the novel, infinities. Hazel and Augustus had their own infinity in which neither could ever be lost into oblivion. I think you all came up with really good examples of how these two ideas are connected.